Very talented player, Savea. I coached him in the junior grades, and thankfully he ignored everything that I said to him, and he's gone and done well. Difficult ball to take, and he offloads in the ground for Ramsey. Now Savea with a straight run to the line. A little bit of footwork goes inside. Robbie Melnick, what class, what pace, and what confidence from this 19-year-old kid. The IRB Under-20 Player of the Year, and he's a talent.
Oh, you can see why, can't you? It was a little bit of magic from the young man, Savea, to finish that.
Made it look so easy, didn't he? It's just so graceful. And I think what's working here for the Lions is just the short pop passes, the offloads, rather than going for a wider pass. So they're looking good at this point.
Oh, I love the way he just threw a half a step in to slow up Melnick. Looked like he was going to keep going, and then bang, the big step, and Melnick was just left. Not much you can do about that.
He's yet to be tackled tonight by the first line of defence, Jose Gia. Now Apo Stewart for Savea. A little show and go, a left-hand fend. Is he good enough to finish it off? Oh, yeah.
Is he what?
What about this kid, Savea?
Oh, see the pace. When he got through the hole, he saw that really there was no defence in front of him. A little bit of cover coming from the left. Just left him for dead. They used the width here nicely again, Wellington. They knew the opportunity was on. They only put it in this man's hands. Boom. The big fend again. Puts the foot down. They can't get near him.
We're going to see. We've got a few wingers in New Zealand. We've got another one. Very, very, very quick.
Just
great try.
19 years old, out of Rongotai College in the Oriental Rongotai Club. Of course, he was the IRB Under-20 Player of the Year. This year, he's already played sevens for New Zealand. And he is an outstanding prospect. Big, strong, fast and clever. Julian Savea.
And an opportunity for Savea. And away he goes. And he's got a heap of pace as he goes cruising downfield, and he's going to carry it on. He's going to score.
Very clever.
Well, that's an outstanding try.
Billy the Kid, mate. Out of nothing. And this guy is going to be a very, very good player, not only for the Wellington region, Hurricanes, and I think New Zealand later on. Just a young man, but a super player.
Oh, isn't this a great thing about the ITM Cup, our national provincial competition every year? Guys, it just throws up the next generation of talent that go on to greater things in the game, and put a ring around Julian Savea. As you say, Stewie, an absolute superstar at the Under-20 World Champs, and now making his name on our national stage.
Now here's Soialo. Away it goes to Mathewson, running strongly. Pops it to Savea. And the big wing is in. Julian Savea. And he gets try number 5 for the season.
Good scrum up the right-hand side. Mathewson was able to get deep in behind the advantage line. The little drop-off pass to Savea. Very simple but effective move.
Yeah, they're just looking with the opportunity to get this guy into a little bit of space too. And when he's that close to the line, he is very hard to stop. So much power, and he hit with some pace, straight line.
Pause, engage!
Well, it's battle stations all round here for the Harbour defensive line. Here's Wepu, fakes to Treby, finds his man in Savea. Savea slices them apart. That is absolutely freakish. It was the most simple move ever put on a rugby field in a competitive match, and Savea has made it look like that.
Well, he's a right winger, remember, so he's come off his right wing, as he's looked to do on many occasions this afternoon, looking for work, Julian Savea. And look at this. Pity Wepu, but the players in motion, the players running are what causes the North Harbour defence to hesitate. But the key crime they committed was not to tackle the man with the ball, and easier said than done when it's Julian Savea that's carrying it. But look at them, plenty of time to sort it out here defensively, North Harbour, but he just turned them inside out, and boy oh boy is he exciting.
Yeah, Josh York and Fatavehi guilty of being right beside each other as two defenders for North Harbour.
Mathewson again, and Julian Savea, big and strong and fast. There are plenty of damage he's done to many opposition, and he's done it again.
Well, I'm sitting here, Ken, going, Julian Savea needs to get involved. We haven't seen much of him at all. And he's decided exactly that. I need to get myself involved. He's come off his wing. And he's a big, fast, powerful bloke.
A couple of players injected himself, and it was a pretty tough pass on Mathewson. It was up high, his ribs were exposed, but he did well. He kept his eye on the ball, the little feint there, right foot step, some pretty average defence on 1 or 2.
I don't do this, I think they've turned it over, they have. As Slade gets it off, Crotty goes wide, intercept, and that is it, the first try of the game. And Julian Savea cruises in. Canterbury did all the hard work, and then a loose pass is thrown, and Savea under the posts.
Oh, they will be gutted, Canterbury. They had turned on an outstanding scrum, put all sorts of pressure on Vito. It led to a turnover, but that is Wellington's danger. They linger around in between players on the outsides, and a few float passes. You're taking big risks. And this is Crotty. And look at it, it is a floater. He just waltzed in there, Savea. He had plenty of time. He almost slowed up to catch it.
Yeah, well, that's his 8th try of the season, JP. Saw this young man in Argentina this year with the under-20s. He was the top try scorer in that competition as well.
So 7 points to 3. Yes, he can be an opportunist. And you're right, he had to be pretty good to catch it, very athletic. It never looked like missing.
Oh, no, it's a risky pass. I mean, their width game, you know they love it, and they try and produce it. But you have to be very wary against a side like Wellington, on both wings, I would say.